What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Constrictor Chamber. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome weekend. I'm not doing too much other than working, feeding snakes. I gotta clean some snakes. No glass, which is super sad. They told me it would be here Tuesday or Wednesday. We are now into the weekend and no glass, so they're not open on the weekends. So Monday's a holiday, so that's not gonna happen. Hopefully Tuesday, hopefully Wednesday. I'm just not a patient person, so when they tell me I was gonna get cut one day and it's a week later, still don't have it, it's whatever. But it's because of the virus and there's nothing that I can really do about it. But I was really hoping by this weekend I would have that whole thing set up. A new snake up here, that and another one. It is what it is, I guess. But let's feed some snakes. So feeding the big snakes tonight. I have my younger Anaconda Mountain Dew right here. Tried to feed her an unscented, frozen, thawed rat. It did not work. So I have some bedding left over where I had my chickens, and seeing if there's any smell left in there, which that was a while ago, and it just smells, to me it just smells like bedding. Doesn't smell like chickens anymore, but hopefully that will work, because we were doing so well with her. I mean, it was only one feeding, but she ate the rat, so now I don't know what to do. So that is on a different video, because if I threw it in with this one, it would just make it like 45 minutes. And nobody wants to watch 45 minutes of videos with no snakes eating. So, let's start off with Peaches. She ate yesterday very nicely. And she is just hanging out in her pool, I guess. She made it her pool. And the albino, she's looking really good. She will eat a medium rat. So I should probably, I know I say this a lot. Oh man, I never fixed that. So I gotta fix that. Right here, she likes to yank it off, and the humidity definitely unsticks it. So, big problem. I know I should be feeding these girls. Holy cow. Alright. Let's calm down. You act like you never eat before. So now she's all twisted up. So, should be on probably larges, but then I'd have to move it out. Longer feedings, bigger food with the potential of them gaining more weight than they actually should. So we'll just stick with the mediums on a nicer, easier feeding schedule. And I don't know why they act like I never feed them. So now I have the joys of trying to put her back without getting bit, without her getting agitated. In you go, girl. There we go. Perfect. So with the big snakes, always a little bit more exciting because you have no idea what they're gonna do. They definitely have, even though they're not big, they definitely have a lot of power to them and a lot of strength. All right. Dang, she was wild on that one, but she ate that one super fast, so that's awesome. Super excited she ate. And moving on to the next one. The next one will be, sorry if the air conditioning is getting a little loud. I don't know how to turn it off in the room, but just on in the house. Where did I put my, oh, here we go. I'm always losing them, always. So, the bigger cameras, probably not gonna work out, so I'm just gonna stick with the GoPro. And where's she at? So she doesn't swing around, smash her face on. Oh, there she is. She knows what time it is. She definitely knows it's time to eat. So, this girl right here is a monster eater. And she will definitely mess some stuff up big time. So, ooh, may have had the camera aimed down just a little bit so we missed it. Hopefully not. I should have taken all this stuff out to make things a little bit easier. Yeah, this is gonna mess everything up. Sorry about that, guys. We'll move her. Probably not the best thing to do with a snake that's hungry. Oh, gross. There's a ton of poop back there. So, just a little bit of live action going on. Yuck. Big snakes, big poop, I guess. That's so gross. Swing her around since she has that fully constricted. We'll see what happens. Took her a while and she was on some weird camera angles, so there's not much I can really do when they go on different angles because I don't want to mess them up eating, and I don't want to be sticking my hands in there if they're gonna have a weird feeding response. So doing the best I can on the angles with a GoPro. Still, it is a little interesting filming with a GoPro, but wow, she wasted no time. Ah, we lost the tail. Not good. She needs that extra bit of food. And it's really dark in here for some reason. But we'll do the best we can with what we have. Oh, she's mad. She's big mad. So, we'll do what we can do. All right, that was a good, clean meal for her. Pretty good to watch. She was throwing a fit the whole time, but she'll get over it. So I got a ton of cages I gotta clean tomorrow. There's absolutely no way I'm trying to clean them tonight after they ate, just in case they still have a feeding response and they want to eat my hand. So moving on. Okay, so we'll feed the ghosts, and then we'll feed the green Anaconda Pop-Tarts afterwards, and then that should wrap up the feedings. I know she is a personal favorite of a few people on the channel, so we will see how she eats. Whoa! Dang, what is with it today? Losing tons of tails. The second one. Oh well, guess they don't need it. So we will see how she is. Colors are looking awesome. So that rat may be a little tiny for her, but she's doing all right. So on the video when I took her out and was kind of interacting with her, I just reached my hand in, not a big deal. But she probably would have tagged me because there's been rats in here all night, and then the smell, it just really gets them going, which is, it's super interesting how they can determine what's food and what's not food like a human, because we put off the same heat signatures, and so on a feeding response they just don't get that when we stick our hands in there most of the time. So I think it's just kind of interesting. All right, we'll watch her eat. Perfect. That is exactly what we want to see. And she tried to take a swipe at the camera, but when there is no food in the room, she is the biggest sweetheart ever, as I can say about almost every snake that I own. So, Pop-Tart, green Anaconda. She is definitely buried right now. We'll try to get her out maybe a little bit, even though I believe they are mostly ambush hunters. She's been hanging out on our cold side a lot. I turned the temperatures down on our hot side, so I thought that might have been an issue. So it's down to about 84 to 85 over there, and with the mulch it definitely absorbs a lot of the heat. But we will see how Pop-Tart does, and she is definitely curious on the food. There we go. Lost a foot. I'm hanging on to these too long. These weird L-shaped tongs are throwing me off. But here we are with Pop-Tart, and she is getting huge. Hopefully Mountain Dew will eat like her very soon. Probably a couple more tries with her on scented, and then she should be off to unscented, hopefully. So watch the big old baby over here eat a rat. Alright guys, so sorry that was not the greatest video of her eating. Again, it's super difficult getting these types of this type of footage because I can't control what the animals do or the angle that they're going to be eating in, the positioning and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do the best that I can for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I love seeing all my snakes eat. The bigger ones, that's definitely like probably the highlight of being in here, just because they're unpredictable. They got a lot of power to them, and it's just sometimes gets crazy. So with that, hopefully you guys have an awesome weekend. I appreciate the support. If you guys have any questions or want to see anything different, or maybe just a certain snake that I do have, you can talk to me in the comments, find me on Instagram and stuff like that. Trying to figure out how to go live. I have absolutely no idea how to do that. I don't know if I have to hit 1,000 subscribers, because I know that unlocks a lot of stuff, but I do go live on my Instagram. And on that, trying to make this a short video. Every time I try to make a short video, it's like 20 minutes or longer. So I'm just gonna end that here, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.